Hey guys, it's me Peyton, and welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be talking about safe and unsafe parakeet toys. So let's get into it. Whew. Topic number 1 is about what to look for in an unsafe bird toy. So, as you may know, there are a lot of different kinds of bird toys out there. However, just because something is specifically marketed towards a bird or parakeet doesn't mean that it's really safe for parakeets. So, a couple of things that you should look for in unsafe bird toys include excessive paper, mirrors, or leather ties. Make sure to also look for bells. All of these things are unsafe for parakeets. We'll start with excessive paper. You certainly do not want your bird choking on anything. The reason that leather ties are unsafe is because often they're not secure enough for birds who love to destroy anything and everything, and if there are a lot of small beads on the toy, then a bird could easily get those stuck in their beak or choke on those, or something could happen. So you want to avoid leather ties because I had a toy with leather ties and it came undone after a few months of play. Another thing to avoid is bells. Bells are fun for parakeets, but the metal clasps can come out of the bells if you're not careful. So that's another reason bells are unsafe, because if the metal clasp comes out of the bell, then it could choke on it, and don't want your bird choking on anything. If you're noticing, the moral of this story is no small parts that your bird can choke on. The last unsafe thing to watch out for are mirrors. Mirrors aren't physically unsafe, but a mirror can make your bird think that another bird is there, especially if your bird lives alone. So, for example, if we have a bird and then the bird looks in the mirror, it will see itself and it will get stressed out that it can't, it's following all of its movements. So mirrors really stress birds out. Stress can lead to feather plucking and other types of stressful behavior. So it's important that you don't have any mirrors on your bird's toys. Now that we know what to look for in an unsafe bird toy, let's look for what we would see in a safe bird toy. Safe bird toys are bird toys that don't include too many small parts that a bird can choke on, obviously. Another thing I like to see in safe bird toys are pretty simple toys, because although they're simple, they can still be a lot of fun for your bird, and it's easiest to pick out any dangers. Now, an example of a safe toy that I really like and is still safe, but at the same time really fun and stimulating for your birds, is this toy right here. I actually have one of these in my parakeet's cage. These toys are really fun because you can attach it to the wall of your bird's cage, and it can spin the wheel around and try and get the balls in the center. It can't actually get the balls in the center, so it's kind of disappointing for the bird and for the human, because in the store I was trying to get them in the middle, but it's really stimulating and it's a fun activity for them to play with while at the same time being very safe. Another thing are ladders. Ladders are completely safe for birds and they really enjoy climbing on them. I have a ladder in my parakeet's cage and they love it. It's another surface for them to perch on, and overall birds really like ladders. Another safe toy for birds are texturized perches. Now beware of sandpapery textured perches. They're often labeled as orthopedic perches. The sandy sandpaper texture they have is actually really, really rough on your bird's foot, and it can give your bird bumblefoot, which is a condition that your bird can get if your bird's feet are exposed to excessive wear and tear. So it's important to avoid those. But rope perches, you can normally bend those into all types of shapes. You don't want to have too many normal wood perches because that could cause your bird's toenails to get too long and you'd have to take your bird to the vet and get them trimmed, which you'll probably have to do anyway. But texturized purchase can really help wear them down.